Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Bastion. Huh. Looks like it wants us to go to Cauldron. Is there anywhere else? Alright. Let's go to Cauldron. Call forward Cauldron.
Not everything blew up in the Calamity.
Fire!
Why, Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock.
Ow,
If
what
you
the hell?
wanted to survive something like that, you had to learn to adapt.
Huh.
Best to keep out of the cauldron.
How the hell?
It takes a certain stubborn pride to keep on living in a place like this. As for us, we learned an awful lot from Colford Cauldron. That learning led to some interesting inventions. The raw power of the world fell right into our hands.
A lot of fire.
Playing with the cauldron's fires became an addiction.
I don't know about addiction. I kind of want my weapon back. Ah!
Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here. It's awful hot in there.
I hate this.
But we discovered other things we're better off not knowing.
Yeah, this is terrible. Why the fuck did it have to give me that stupid fucking flamethrower? Flamethrower is trash. Ugh. Great, now I'm gonna have to pick it up again.
One thing's worse than the heat in Colford Cauldron. The smell. Like rotten eggs. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock. If you wanted to survive something like that, you had to learn to adapt. So in a way, the beasts of the wilds, they're all survivors too. As for us, we learned an awful lot from Colford Cauldron.
I don't want to pick up that stupid flamethrower, man. Yeah, I know, I see it there. I don't want to pick it up, though. It's such a bad weapon.
Can't fault our people for their natural curiosity now, can you? That learner
Oh boy,
led
I
to
got
some
this
interesting inventions.
really bad weapon.
The raw power of the world fell right into our hands. Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here. But we discovered other things we're better off not knowing. The unforgiving scent of sulfurous dirt. The taste of air so hot it sticks to your lungs. All sorts of awful things crawling underfoot. Never thought we'd find so much life in all that ash. We kept on sifting through the cauldron's secrets anyway.
Thank God I can get rid of this. Maybe I wouldn't mind putting it on my other weapon.
The more ash we swept aside, the more life we found. Place as inhospitable as they come. But still we pressed on. After all, when we look down inside Colford Cauldron, look down through all the smoke and flames, we saw in there the heart of the world, the heart now laid bare by the calamity.
Go!
We had to have it. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Charleston Bog. Luckily, the cauldron cooked up a little shortcut for him. Sure, it ain't the most convenient path.
Let's go!
Biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side. Pops open on him like a pimple on a school day. But where there's one stink eye, there's always more. The cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell. The kid don't shed any tears for him, though. With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city.
I'm
But
outta
all the
here.
fires died out. There's nothing left of it.
Screw that place.
It comes back looking like the inside of a chimney.
Yeah, I'm all fucked up. What's up?
The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again. We need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances. We're all a little short on friends these days.
Birdie.
So that's a welcome sight. The culture. A still life of old unwanted keepsakes.
Oh God.
They said the wild could never be tamed. If only they could see us now. Bold brandy is thicker than paint. Makes your skin feel as tough as knife bark. At least it won't get cold around here with that thing around. On the inside, a fire bellows ain't nothing like its more popular air-spitting cousin. It's no longer a weapon, it's a precision instrument. Machete and carbine still go well together, just like in the war. We spotted a pecker carrying a shard to Mount Zan.
Is this like a burning mission?
Welcome to Grady Incinerator, home of the hottest wings east of Caelandia. In all seriousness, the incinerator was a dump, and it had a problem with peckers. Blasted things would swoop in and spread trash all around, until we started using fire. We couldn't just torch them all at once. We had to use restraint. Keeping the incinerator clean was a paying job, but not a pleasant one.
Whee! 72. Did I miss one? Did one get away somewhere?
Know how we kept the city clean? We put all our trash in Grady Incinerator. Peckers that flocked together were easy pickings. Too bad we can't all fly. Wasn't any other way to teach those peckers some respect.
Alright, that was easy.
Who knows why we fought so hard to defend our own trash?
Because it's our trash.
The dynasty, to the families of the city, all reunited. The cinders kept the city good and warm, made it thrive. The inspiration, a forge can fashion anything. Sometimes I want to ask him, why do any of this? But truth is, I don't want to know. Now that's what I call a knife. Without an insulated air intake, that thing's liable to blow up on you.
What's this? The pike has a reload time? Oh, faster throw reload.
When you've got a solid balance, you've got what you need. That ought to give those dueling pistols a little extra kick. To master the musket, you gotta get rid of the recoil. Sometimes a brusher's pike just ain't enough. That's what the carbine's for.
Okay, well... let's go back to this one and try this one again. Oh. Oh, bullshit.
If you did all right at Camp Dante, you got to go to the wilds.
Oh, I can do that easily. Come on. Stop jerking me around.
A good enough run at Camp Dante could get you promoted to captain on the spot.
Whee! God, I still have to do the shield one. I
The
hate that one.
wilds ain't so scary now, are they?
Brr. How? How? You literally can't shoot any faster. Like, it makes no fucking sense. Mount Zond.
Can't rightly call Mount Zand a mountain anymore.
I can't see. Oh.
There's no more mountains now. There's no place left for the beasts of the wild to go. We only found their little lair because they found themselves a little shard. The creatures of the wild, they've been building a bastion of their own.
I just want to get through this level. I hate this.
Best thing we can do for those beasts right now is put them down quick and clean. Besides, we have to
mortar.
take back what's ours, even if the beasts of the wilds won't like it. Look at it this way. It's either them or us. But if we win, they win too. Our bastion is everybody's game, not just ours. Unfortunately, there's no explaining that to a simple beast. Those beasts been hard at work fixing up the place. They've rounded up their survivors, just like we have. They've been searching for cores and shards, just like we have. Maybe they've thought about turning back, just like we have.
Whee! Uh-oh. So it's like a boss arena.
We just really need their shard. Kid got it fair and square. That's the way.
Hey,
He's done what's best for him, don't you worry. Don't you worry. We'll all be better off once the Bastion is complete.
well, how many more do I need?
The monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though. Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve. Black rye is like hot pineapple chowder on a cold day. Brings back memories. That mortar's gonna leave a lasting impression.
I don't want the mortar though. Stop giving me stuff.
The service for all the men and women who serve Caelondia. The conscience. We haven't lost everything, long as we have that.
I want to get the memento.
Fixed that thing right up, didn't we? Made these goings-on a little livelier. Suppose it's true a little song can put things in perspective. He ain't all that shy. Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking.
Uh-oh.
He wolfs down too much too fast, and it all goes to his head. I've said a lot about the kid, but he ain't the only one wrapped up in all this. What's he thinking? Well, let me see if I got this straight. I only heard it once.
I don't got time to do a 20 round wave clear right now. Maybe next episode. Ooh, my face.
Can't be too careful these days.
Wrong button.
Just a couple shards left. The quarry's gotta have one, right?
Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Caelondia's armada was a glorious sight, and our ship's mortars were unstoppable. At Boundless Bay, our Navy put those mortars through a rigorous inspection. Had to use squirts to simulate explosive impact on the surface of the sea. Choosing targets with those mortars was one of the trickiest parts. Galleon skippers needed to be patient, needed to fire at just the right times. Sounds like the kid's mortar's in tip-top shape.
How many did I need? If it says 70, I'm gonna be so mad. 80? Okay. That's not bad. 80 is doable.
If you got a thing for heavy artillery, then I've got the place for you.
Bah.
A variety of modifications could be used to enhance the power of a mortar. If a galleon mortar couldn't squish enough squirts, it was simply replaced. You could almost see the fireworks over Boundless Bay.
Easy. Whee!
Good thing we got to that mortar before the beasts of the wild learned how to use it.
Alright. Ooh, I did something. What'd I do? 999 with a single shell.
The skippers delivered us from the motherland.
Alright. So that's all the time I have for this episode. Hope y'all enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next one.